but you are doing B2C, business to customer, right? So that is your strategy. It's a part of your strategy. But a strategy starts with accurately defining the challenge, the problems, or the objectives, accurately defining what are the insights in terms of what led to the challenges and how do you resolve these challenges, and then defining the activities in terms of how are we going to resolve these challenges, what activities do we need to partake in, and then you need resources. What resources are going to be required for us to implement this strategy? And then you need implementation. If you don't have any of those things, you don't have a strategy. You probably have a dream. You probably don't even have a plan. You probably just have a dream. You need resources allocated, and then you need to actually implement this resource allocation for you to have a strategy.
And then where or how does PR come into the picture? And what is PR? Public relations.
So I can give you the difference between advertising and PR because a lot of people ask that.
What is the difference between advertising and PR?
So you can picture a lady is sitting there with her friends. One of the ladies went on over shades, and that lady is interested in you. And so she asks her friend. So we can call her Ntabiseng is the lady that you asked out. And the friend is Thando. So advertising is when Zbu says to Ntabiseng, I'm handsome, I am successful, and I am fun. That's advertising. Public relations is when Thando says to Ntabiseng, oh, have you seen DJ Zbu? Yo, those dreadlocks, he's so handsome. He's so fun. He's got a great personality. He's such a successful guy. And he's such a kind-hearted guy. That is public relations. It's when somebody else says something about your product. Usually we define it as positive, but it can also be negative. So that would be negative PR and positive PR. But ordinarily we would say it's positive. So it's positive reinforcements by a third party. Advertising is a positive reinforcement from the first party. Yeah.
That's a beautiful way of explaining it. I love how you simplified it.
Yeah. So that's PR advertising. What is PR? PR is all about developing strategic relationships and maintaining them. Anything that you need to do to develop and maintain a strategic relationship, that is public relations. You will find that a lot of these things overlap. Branding, promotions, PR, they overlap a little bit, but it's not the same thing. Advertising is where you develop the story of the organization and then you tell your story directly. You have direct marketing, which is going directly to the customer with the story of the organization. And so PR usually, why it's PR, why it's Thando saying it to Ntabiseng and not Zbu saying it to Ntabiseng, is because usually we go through an intermediary, which is the media. It used to be traditional media. And the media, so we would send the media statement or release.
Now those are the tools, right?
Those are the tools.
To perform these things we're talking about. So we're using these tools.
These tools.
Yeah.
Now in between, there's an intermediary. With advertising, there's no intermediary. I'm going directly to you and telling you what we offer. With PR, I go through the media. Then the media says something about our launch, for an example. And so on social media, if we do a gig together and people are like, oh, Spoo, you were so inspiring, that's PR. But if I say, ooh, yeah, I was inspiring, that's it sounds ridiculous when I say it. I'm not ridiculing advertising. It's very powerful. But that's the difference between advertising
So
and
that's why PR a lot of the times would be important, as people would put it in words like, the best form of marketing is word of mouth. It means other people are doing it on your behalf. That's PR.
Yeah. So the best, not the best, the most impactful.
The most impactful.
But they say the best.
My friends are telling me that this is dope. So this is not Smooth telling me, but this is third parties telling me.
And,
so that's PR.
And what is that? That's credibility. So in the subconscious, what we say is that the third party has nothing to gain. I have a lot to gain by saying I'm the best. But the third party has very little to gain unless they're getting a commission. And then they say, you are the best. That's why brand endorsements are so powerful. That's why if you say, Emana, you should work with this guy, Spanali Demand, PR, marketing, it's more powerful than if I send an email saying,